Welcome to Mindfulness-Based Cancer Survivorship. This is session 8. Today we're going to talk more about the present moment. As we've talked about over the past 7 sections, being mindful is being all about being in this present moment with an increased awareness. This is not about the past. The past has no place in mindfulness. This is not about the worries of the future. It's about this moment, this perfect moment, your perfect moment, my perfect moment. You know, sometimes these moments aren't exactly perfect. However, as we learn and practice the basic attitudes of mindfulness, we recognize that there can be so much to gain from every moment. We can learn through being open with a beginner's mind. We might perceive things differently in a moment that used to be not such a pleasant moment. We might also learn patience, another one of our basic attitudes. Learning not to judge. You know, present moment awareness is basic to many of the traditional practices and cultures that have been around for centuries. For instance, in Buddhism, we talk about the present moment containing the seeds of all possibilities, including a calm and spacious mind that welcomes change. Remember again, a calm mind is a healing mind. In Native American practice, the shamanic practices acknowledge that our lives can be open to endless possibilities. With our eyes opened, with increased awareness, we are setting ourselves up for changes and, again, endless possibilities. Even the Christian Bible. The Bible talks about the power of faith, the size of a grain of mustard seed to move mountains. Nothing is impossible. Early in this program, we talked about the founders of mindfulness. In the United States, Jon Kabat-Zinn is considered the father. He studied under the direction of a Buddhist monk named Thich Nhat Hanh. This Buddhist monk was also a Zen master in the Vietnamese tradition. He was a scholar, a poet, and a peace activist, as well as being the founder of a Buddhist university in Saigon. He taught at the Columbia University in New York and also at the Sorbonne in Paris. He was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in 1967 by Martin Luther King. He was a worldwide advocate of peace. He traveled the entire world promoting peace and love and awareness. We need to make every moment our moment. We need to make the present moment our own. Now I'd like you to just sit comfortably. Put your feet flat on the floor. You can either gaze downward or close your eyes. And let's start by taking some slow, deep breaths. Remembering to breathe deep into your belly. Remembering that exhalation should be twice as long as inhalation, knowing that the exhalation phase is the healing phase, the cleansing, the detoxifying phase. So in your mind, I'd like you to repeat after me. As you breathe in, repeat to yourself, I bring love and healing to my body. Now, if there's a specific part of your body that you want to draw attention to, or if there's a discomfort somewhere in your body, or you want to send a message to that part of your body, you can say that as well. I bring love and healing to whatever the part of your body is. And then as you breathe out, say to yourself, I release everything. Again, breathing in, I bring love and healing to my body. As I breathe out, I release everything. Now breathing in, I come back to the present moment. Breathing out, I realize that it is a wonderful moment and the only moment. As I breathe in, I come back to the present moment. As I breathe out, I realize that it is a wonderful moment and the only moment. Isn't it wonderful to know that as that perfect moment leaves, the next moment will be just as perfect? That the moments just continue to come. So every moment is a perfect moment. Remember, we talked about the bells to remind us to be present. Each of us has bells in our life. Not literal bells, but those bells that are reminders. It can be a scent, perhaps a situation. It can be a sound. Whatever the bells are that you identify as those things that make you stop and say, wait. I need to bring myself to this moment. And we do that because yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Sometimes it's difficult to access the present moment, but we recognize that our breath is that which can bring us back to the present moment. Our breath is our anchor. And isn't it a great thing to know that it's always there? It's not like having to go to the doctor, waiting for an appointment, getting a prescription filled. It's free medicine. It's right here. And it's always here. So as you go through your day and you need to access this present moment, just stop. And let's do this right now. Once again, feet flat on the floor. Take a few deep breaths down into your belly. Now breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out. I know I am breathing out. Something as simple as that to draw you to this very moment. And smile. Smile because you know that it's pulling you and bringing you right where you need to be in this moment. Again, as you breathe in, I know I am breathing in. As you breathe out, I know I am breathing out. Again, smile. This is a wonderful moment, a perfect moment. This is your moment. This is my moment. Sometimes thoughts will intrude and start leading us away from focusing on our breath. If that should happen, then just watch your abdomen. Watch your belly as it rises and falls, rises and falls as you breathe, knowing that you are breathing, that you're alive, and this is such a perfect moment. Now, once again, breathe in, and as you breathe in, my in-breath is deep. Breathing out, my out-breath becomes slow. Breathing in, my in-breath becomes deep. Breathing out, my out-breath becomes slow. Feel the changes in your body. Feel how everything is slowing down. You're more calmed and relaxed. What a wonderful feeling. And again, this is healing. This is part of the healing process for you. As we talk more about the present moment, I want to go back over some of the things that Barb and I have taught you over the past 7 weeks. Now we know we've given you a lot of information, and we don't expect that you can do everything every day. But it's important to know that as you build your mindful practice, that you know that your breath is always there, and to bring you to this present moment, which is the center of being mindful. You have your breath with you all the time to take you there. Such a great feeling just to know it's there. Remember your formal practices, which are the different meditations, your informal practices, such as recognizing your bells, practicing your basic attitudes. Now, the attitudes are a lot of work, and being mindful, living a mindful life is hard work. But if you learn to start incorporating some of these practices every day, they'll become second nature to you. So again, not to be overwhelmed, let things happen as you follow this new path. And remember, this moment is your moment. Every moment is your moment. Thank you for joining. See you next time.